Childhood is supposed to be a time of innocence, of laughter, of discovery, of joy. But sometimes darkness takes root in the most unexpected places. Imagine a murderer. Now imagine that murderer is just a child. This is not fiction. These are real stories of some of the youngest serial killers in history, and what you're about to witness may haunt you forever. In the summer of 1968, two boys in Newcastle, England, were found strangled to death. Their killer? An 11-year-old girl named Mary Bell, a child who smiled in court, who showed no remorse, and who scrawled a chilling confession on a wall near the crime scene, "I murder so that I may come back." Mary came from a deeply troubled home, one marked by neglect and abuse. Her mother, a prostitute, reportedly attempted to kill her multiple times. Mary displayed disturbing behaviors early on, violence toward other children, cruelty to animals, and a fascination with death. She had no guidance, no stability, and no love. Psychologists later debated whether her violent upbringing created the monster that shocked the world. What led Mary to kill? Was it nature or nurture? And more importantly, could her crimes have been prevented? Her case remains one of the most debated in the study of child killers, raising chilling questions about whether early intervention could have changed the course of her life. Jesse Pomeroy was a child who seemed destined for violence. In the late 1800s, Boston was haunted by his terrifying presence. At just 14 years old, Jesse had already attacked several children, torturing them in unspeakable ways before finally taking the lives of a 4-year-old boy and a 10-year-old girl. His victims were found mutilated, his methods eerily similar to those of seasoned adult killers. Unlike Mary Bell, Jesse seemed to enjoy inflicting pain. He was said to have been born with a facial deformity, which led to relentless bullying throughout his childhood. Was he seeking revenge on the world that tormented him? Or was his mind simply wired for evil? Authorities were baffled. How could a child commit such horror? Jesse was sent to a reform school, but he managed to continue his violent acts even under strict supervision. Eventually, he was sentenced to life in prison, but his name still lingers in history as one of the youngest and most brutal killers America has ever seen. What could drive someone so young to such depravity? And could society have stopped him before it was too late? The murder of James Bulger in 1993 is one of the most disturbing crimes in recent history. Two 10-year-old boys, Robert Thompson and John Venables, lured a toddler away from his mother in a shopping mall. Over the next few hours, they subjected the child to unthinkable torture before finally ending his life. The case sent shockwaves through the world, not only because of the brutality, but because of the age of the killers. The crime scene revealed horrifying details. The toddler had been beaten, tortured, and left for dead. How could two children commit such an atrocity? What was their motive? Did they understand the consequences of what they had done? Many believe they were products of broken homes, influenced by violent media and neglect. Others argue that there was something inherently sinister in them. The trial was a media sensation, and the debate over whether children can be truly evil rages on to this day. Even after their release from prison under new identities, their lives remain shrouded in controversy and secrecy. Some believe they should have never been released at all. The story of James Bulger is a tragic reminder that even the youngest can commit unthinkable acts. Experts have long studied the psychology of child killers. What makes a child capable of murder? Some researchers point to genetic factors. Certain brain abnormalities have been linked to violent tendencies. Others argue that environment plays a crucial role. Many of these young murderers suffered from neglect, abuse, or extreme bullying. Early warning signs such as cruelty to animals, lack of empathy, and obsession with violence were often ignored or dismissed as childhood mischief. Could intervention have saved these children from their dark fates? Or were they destined to kill? What about cases of children who kill without any apparent history of abuse? Could something deeper, something we don't fully understand, be at play? Some researchers believe that psychopathy can manifest early in childhood, showing signs such as manipulation, deceit, and a lack of remorse. Are these children victims of circumstance, or is there something far more sinister lurking in the shadows of their minds? The terrifying truth is that evil does not always wear the face of an adult. Sometimes it wears the face of a child. The cases we've explored today leave us with a haunting realization. Monsters are not always who we expect them to be. As we struggle to understand what drives young minds to murder, we are left with one final chilling question. Can true darkness be born, or is it made? The answers may never be clear, but one thing is certain. The line between innocence and malevolence is thinner than we ever imagined. If you found this documentary thought-provoking, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more chilling true crime stories. Stay safe, and always be aware of the darkness that may be hiding in plain sight.